AI is not replacing you, but the people who understand AI properly are quietly replacing those who don't. And that's the part no one spells about. A few months back, I was sitting in a cafe in Bangalore, waiting for a meeting. At the next table was a guy in his early 30s, laptop open, phone buzzing non-stop. You could see the stress on his face. We got talking. He was working 11 to 12 hours a day, constantly behind schedule, and his manager was losing patience. At the same point, I asked him one simple question. Do you use AI at work? He laughed and shrugged. I tried ChatGPT a couple of times, didn't really get it, felt messy and gave up. Fast forward the last week, same cafe, the same guy. But this time, he looked calm, confident and almost relaxed. He was leading a major project. His workload had dropped and he was anticipating promotion in coming days. Then what changed? Not his intelligence, not his company and not his role. He finally understood how to actually use AI. And here is the uncomfortable truth. If you feel AI is confusing, overrated or not for you, you are probably stuck in the same loop he was. Now in this video, I am breaking down exactly what he figured out. No buzzword, no tech lectures, only things you can actually use. Because this isn't about learning AI for fun. It's about not falling behind while others quietly move ahead. So before we talk about what to do, we need to clear out the noise. There are few dangerous myths about AI that keep smart people stuck. Let's kill them one by one. So myth number 1, you need to be technical to use AI. No, you don't. The irony is this: the people building AI tools are obsessed with making them usable by the non-technical users. AI didn't explode because engineers loved it. It exploded because normal people could use it. If you can write a WhatsApp message, you already have the core skill to use AI. I have seen people who struggle with basic apps use AI to plan trips, write emails and organize their work. This is not a coding problem, it's a thinking problem. Myth number 2, AI is changing too fast and I will never catch up. This feels true, but it's misleading. Every week there is a new tool, new model, new announcement that makes people freeze. But watching AI news all the day is like watching cricket commentary without every stepping on the field. You don't need every update, you need the fundamentals. The fundamentals of using AI have barely changed. Good input still leads to good output. Clear thinking still beats fancy tools. Now myth 3, there are too many tools, I don't know where to start. This one sounds logical, but it hides the truth. Yes, there are thousands of tools, but you only need a handful to do most of the things well. Most tools are either copies, minor variations or niche solutions you will never touch. A small, focused toolkit beats tool hopping every time. And myth number 4, I need to follow AI news daily. Unless AI is your profession, this is waste of energy and time. You don't need to read phone manufacturers' news to make better calls. You just use your phone. Same idea. One good source, that's enough. Anything important will reach you anyway. Now that the fog is gone, let's talk about where you actually stand. Here is an interesting pattern. Almost everyone using AI seriously falls into one of the 3 buckets, and no one is better than the other. Type 1, the simplifier. This person just wants life to feel lighter. Fewer emails, lesser repetitive work, more breathing room in the day. Teachers, managers, students, professionals drowning in admin work usually start here. AI can save you even 1 hour a day. That's a huge win. Type 2, the accelerator. This person wants leverage. They are building something, freelancing, creating content, running a side project. They have realized that one person with AI can output what used to need a small team. They don't just want speed, they want an edge. Type 3, the system builder. This person thinks in system. They hate inefficiency. They want workflows that run without the constant attention. Business owners, operation folks and the process obsessed thinkers often land here. They're not just using tools, they are redesigning how hard work happens. And most people move through all the 3 stages. What matters is knowing where you are right now, because that decides your next move. And regardless of the path, everyone needs the same foundation. So quick reset. Artificial intelligence is just software that mimics certain human thinking patterns. Machine learning is how it improves by spotting the patterns over time. But the part that matters you is the generative AI. This is the category that creates things like text, images, audios, videos and codes. That's where the real leverage lives. And within this space, tools fall into a few clear groups. Once you understand these groups, AI stops feeling overwhelming and starts feeling usable. Now let's break them down. Think of AI tools like a toolkit, not magic. Each tool has a role. Category 1, language models. your thinking pattern. These are the tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. They are not chatbots. They are the reasoning assistants. I use one constantly, drafting messages, clarifying ideas, breaking down the complex documents, and recently I had a long research paper to review for a meeting. No time. So instead of scheming, I asked AI to extract only what mattered for the decision making. 5 minutes later, I walked into the meeting fully prepared. So which one you would choose? Honestly, pick one and stick with it. Mastery bit switching. Category 2, research assistants. These tools don't just generate answers, they search and verify. Instead of opening 20 tabs, you ask one question and get structured responses with resources. Some even let you upload your own documents and turn them into a searchable brain for students and knowledge workers. This alone can change how they study and prepare. So category 3 is the visual creation. Design used to be expensive and slow. Now, describing an image can produce professional level visuals. Presentation, thumbnails, posters, mockups. What once took days now takes minutes. Iteration is instant. Feedback loops disappear. Now category 4, video creation. This space is moving fast. Text to videos, image to videos, short clips, animations, transitions. People are building full content pipelines without cameras or editing backgrounds. This is not replacing creativity. It's removing friction. Now category 5, voice and audio. Voiceovers, music, conversational AI. What used to need studios and specialists is now accessible to individuals. The key is not to overuse it, but to use it intentionally. But a quick warning, many tools look new, but they are just a fancy wrappers around the existing models. Before paying for anything, just ask, could I recreate this with a core AI tool and a bit of effort? If yes, skip it. Now that you have tools, let's talk about skills. Remember, tools change, but skills compound. These 4 skills matter more than any specific app. Skill number 1, asking better questions. Skill number 2, knowing what's possible. Skill number 3, breaking work into steps. And skill number 4, creative exploration. Here is where things get even interesting. 2 ideas unlock the next level: automation and AI agents. They combine brain, memory, and tools. People are already building assistants that manage calendars, emails, research, and coordinations. This isn't futuristic, it's happening now. But here is the surprising part. You can now build simple software without writing a code. You describe what you want and AI builds it. You test and refine. Custom tools that fit your workflow, not generic platform. So the distance between the idea and execution has collapsed now. Pick one problem that annoys you daily. Choose one AI tool. Spend 15 focused minutes trying to solve it. Adjust and then try again. And that's it. And 6 months from now, there will be 2 versions of you. One still watching videos and still planning, and the other widely operating at a high level. The difference is not the talent, it's in starting. AI is not slowing down. The gap between yours and the non-users is widening. But you are no longer on the outside. So if this helped, support the channel, subscribe and share what you are going to try first, because the clarity without action fades fast. So start small, start today and build forward.